Hey guys, I don't know how well everyone can see me. Well, I can see me. I mean, anyways, we're at a gas station. We're in the light of a gas station. And when I had my dog Boges that I had before Eleanor, can you not eat your sister back there? We would take him around to go see Christmas lights. And he would bark at the little Snoopy, but otherwise he would look out the window and he loved everything. And Eleanor, we took one year, and Eleanor just straight up wanted to get on my mom's lap and sit in the front seat on my mom's lap. Not because she was scared of anything, because she was kind of curious, but not as into it. Now Dolly wants to see all the things. She wants to know all the things. She wants to be in all the things. And when we go to the horses, there is one house on that road that does have a lot of lights, and I slowly drove by it and she barked at it. And my dad and I, the little town that we live in, they really did the what looks like maybe the town hall or the police or one of the important town buildings. They have like Santa Claus out, there's Christmas trees, there's snowmen. I'm just praying nobody goes and jacks it up, because I have seen other people posting displays saying either the ornaments were stolen or somebody messed them up. And our little small farming town, like, it's really cool to see. They did light arches on the park. Like, it's beautiful. We were so happy to see it. I drove my dad. We drove real slow. We were looking, and I had the window down for the dogs, and Dolly was barking. And I know she can't really think the Santa's real if he's like lit up. I don't know how the dogs perceive different things. So anyways, I just got a little bit of gas, and before I head home from the horses, I'm just gonna go drive around the old neighborhood where my Nana Lee used to live, because they do have houses that, like, one does have a big Santa that I love, like different things, and just kind of see how she reacts. Oh, and yes, of course, we will be listening to Christmas music, but I don't want to get copyrighted, so when I do video, I will be turning it off or down. And also, from Christmas, from the horses, one of the ladies there does almond roca. So last year, everybody loved it. So this year, I've got my little bag here. So I probably will be munching on some of that as I drive around and show the girls the lights. And yes, she is curious. She's been wanting to see what it is, but she's not gonna find out, because there's chocolate in there too. And that is all for mama. We're gonna be coming up on some big blow up ones here, so. What are those, baby? What do you think? Oh my God. She hates it, poor dog. You can't even see her because of the glare, but oh my gosh, poor dog. That one's pretty. What do you think, Dolly? I turned the flash off so I could see them in the mirror, but it's really, I mean, look at the street. It's really pretty anticlimactic. I've already gone down a few different streets, and there's not much, so I'm looking for the big Santa that is every single year. Everybody knows about the big Santa, so I'm looking for him. Oh, this street looks good. We'll come down here. That's pretty. Don't mind my damn windshield. What do you think, Dolly? So she's a little less observative now and a little more barky. And don't worry, I'm driving very slowly. There's more foot traffic in this area than car traffic. And not that many people out looking at lights, so, but also not that many lights, so kind of sucky. This one's pretty, just with the white lights. But this whole neighborhood for years, since back when my grandma was alive, like, they have a sleigh and reindeer, but it's not lit up. But next week, okay, that's the one I just showed you guys, I think. But I mean, next week, I don't know if you can see me. Next week is already Christmas and Christmas Eve, so I don't know why people aren't lit up right now or what people are waiting for. It's dark outside. I mean, as far as I know, people are saying, oh, because of the pandemic, let's do lights, or we should do lights year round. Okay, Big Santa. Sorry, we interrupt this program for Big Santa. That is Big Santa. What do you think, Dolly? What do you think? And look at the big reindeer. He's got his own reindeer this year. People literally stop and take pictures with him. Like, the reindeer's inflatable. Inflatable stuff, you could deflate it, you could pack it up. But Big Santa, I actually saw him get, like, put on the back of somebody's truck and carried away. But he has been for years and years and years at this house. What do you think of Big Santa, Dolly? This one's pretty cool. Like, I used to not like when people would put the inflatables up, because then I'd be like, oh, you're cheating. But I like when people put, like, the inflatables up and light up stuff and different stuff. So that one's cool, huh? I like the Snoopy, too. See, like, they have their lights, but then they have a table here with, like, all kinds of other Christmas decorations. That's pretty cute. Well, I'm kind of pretty bummed, but look at how these ones look like drops falling down. That's pretty cool. And even their Christmas tree is white. That's really cool. Yes, we're by the hospital, so there are sirens, so apologies. And I've always loved this house because it is literally like wood. Well, I mean, lots of houses are wood, but you know what I mean, like aged looking wood, like rustic looking. Oh wow, you guys probably didn't hear, but they actually had their own Christmas music playing right there out of like little soldiers. So look at, like, you guys might not think it's a lot, but this is like our little town street, and I think it's kind of a big deal. Like, look, they've got Santa, and then look at this whole tree is all real ornaments and lights and everything. And then up ahead, it's like just all lights. I love it. It makes me so happy. Like, I could have bypassed where I took the dogs earlier and just taken them down here. Because it makes me so happy. Dad liked this, the candy cane windmill. And then there's all the gingies over here. Now I'll take you by the park, and then there were a couple houses that look, actually, detour. Look at all that stuff. What do you think? They've got some inflatables going on there. So then this is our park. And look at, they just put all the trees and everything. Oh, this little house over here is cute too. But I just think that's cool. Like, people could walk around the park at night, walk their dogs, not feel like it's completely dark or anything. And actually, you could see, like, driving up to it from a mile away. I wish all these cars weren't parked outside, though, so you could actually see it, because holy cow, that's not even the cheater lights you shine at the house. That is literally strings of lights and a little, like, merry-go-round. That is adorable. That's so cool. What do you think? Oh, this one's got some nice ones too. They have the cheater light thing though. But on the other side of their house, what do you think? Look at all those. There's a Grinch in there. There's a whole arch. They got a spinny thing going on. That's pretty cool, huh, babies? And then another one. Isn't that cute? The tree's all tires and then has lights on it, and then the snowman is all tires. And they totally just painted them to look like a tree and a snowman. That's so creative. I love it. That's on our way out. So now we're Hey guys, so you probably haven't seen my hair straightened forever, so this is the blonde growing out, and that's my natural with all the gray and what's going on. But I am heading down the road right now because I'm gonna redneck run the dogs and then get them fed. Then I'm heading into town because I don't know, I'm sure I have talked about country line dancing in a Tay Talk or one of my vlogs somewhere. But then COVID and all that, and now what, we're on like 2 years of it. So probably the year before the pandemic started, I wasn't really going to country night. So it's going on like 3 years now. So anyways, they are doing an ugly Christmas sweater deal, ugly sweater party or whatever. I get it. Ugly sweaters, it's a festive thing. A lot of people do. But when you're dancing, I hope they have a lot of fans and a lot of cold water, because who wants to dance in a sweater, I say, and a sweatshirt? I don't have an ugly sweater. I have a... Sorry, I had to pause it to let Eleanor out because I want to let her poop. Because once I turn around and go up the road, she just hauls ass up the road. She doesn't pee or poop, so right now she's peeing. But I left Dolly inside. Dolly's only gonna run up, one, because she is pretty much recovered from her spay now, but just in case. And two, if Eleanor pauses for anything, Dolly wants to play with her. And Dolly usually leaves Eleanor alone when she's pooping, but the other day Eleanor was pooping and Dolly went and jumped on her, so Eleanor was like, I guess I'm done pooping, which was really freaking irritating, so I'm gonna let her poop now. So anyways, I don't have an ugly Christmas sweater. I've seen different ones on Facebook that look good. There have been several years now I have planned to get one and I haven't. I do have an like ugly Christmas sweater patterned shirt that was from Target, that was like a Mean Girls line, and it says for you Glen Coco, you go Glen Coco, and it's cute, and that's as Christmas festive-y as I have. And I wore it to Christmas one year with my aunt and uncle and cousins and mom and stuff, but I mean, I tried it on and was like, do I want to wear this? But I also have these, which I completely forgot about last year, and I'm ducked down wearing them because I do have to take them off because they hit the top of my car. So I wanted to match these, so I coordinated. So we are wearing my Call Her Daddy Unwell sweatshirt, but I do have also a tie-dye face mask. I don't think I have to wear a face mask, but I'm gonna throw it in my little handbag anyways. So yeah. So I'm color coordinated. I'm all rainbowy, so that's cute. Erin is gonna meet me there with my niece, her little girl Abby. So that's fun. I'm probably not gonna film there just because there's gonna be a lot of people. And I haven't been out in a long time, so I'm probably just gonna wanna socialize and be out and hang out and have fun and not worry about video and stuff. But I just wanted to show you guys my cute outfit, how I incorporated my Call Her Daddy up in there. So it kind of is ugly, like it's like, oh, you have some ugly mental health. Here's a sweatshirt. Okay, anyways, I don't know what Dolly is doing over here. She's trying to get up here and get in my biz, so I'm gonna let her out. It's only 5 o'clock. The dogs ate a little early and everything. You guys saw me run them, but I'm leaving early because our Walmart, we have 2 Walmarts, so maybe I'll go to the other one right now because the bigger one kind of sucks now. But the bigger Walmart, Super Walmart, whatever, they remodeled, and the way they remodeled is ridiculous. They put more registers, but now only like 2 are open at a time. the way that they put the merchandise is now it's almost backed up to the register. So people are literally in shopping aisles to be in line at the registers. So people that want to shop in those aisles are like, oh, excuse me, excuse me. It's a huge shit show. And since the remodel, they don't carry the big 50-pound bags of the dog food that I get for the dogs. Now they only carry like a 16-pound bag is what I got last time. So the dogs are already out of food, and there's no way in hell that for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, they probably might be closed Christmas Day, I don't know, but I'm not gonna even try to go to Walmart. It's probably gonna be enough of a shit show right now, but I'm gonna go try to grab a bag of dog food real quick and then head on over to country dancing. Hey guys, it's now Christmas Eve, so I'm just getting like the final wrapping done. I got these socks for myself from Marshall's just because I felt I needed some festive socks. I love how they crossed out American Eagle, like you can't read anyways. But Marshall's really upped their game. I was looking for certain things for my sister and for my mom because their Christmas gifts this year are kind of themed like these are a few of my favorite things. So, but I couldn't find a lot of the things. Like I wanted to get some bath bombs, I wanted to get some cozy socks, a nice face mask, and I ended up finding all my odds and ends at Marshall's. So, I also found these for the doggos who don't really need anything. I found this one. And like you guys know, I need to find strong things, balls, things that Eleanor cannot really destroy. So we got those. And I just wanted to show you the brands of these. You'll see their real gifts tomorrow on Christmas when we unwrap and stuff. But I just wanted to show you the brands of these because I am going to take the tags and stuff off to put them in the stocking. Then for my mom and my sister, they are pretty much identical. I got these two buckets, which my sisters you can see back there, but I got these two buckets years ago at I think Beverly Fabric, which ours isn't even open anymore, just knowing I wanted to use them for something. So this year I finally did. So like I said, these are a few of my favorite things. So as you guys know, I have talked about the Albanese gummies in the pack. So they each got a bag of those. I love super cozy socks. So they got those. Let me just take them out as I go so you guys can see. Then I love, love, love this. You literally put it in the shower. It's literally 8 seconds. I do it maybe like 10 or 12 because who could rinse that super fast? You squirt a little bit into your hands or directly on your hair. I just kind of squirt around directly on my hair. You rub it in and it does give kind of a warming sensation. So once that warming sensation goes away, I rinse it out and it just makes my hair feel healthier, smoother, shinier. So they did get a full size of that only because they don't make trial sizes. So then this is the mask that I found at Marshall's. They had a pack of 3. So I got one, my mom got one, my sister got one. But I just thought that was super fun. I wanted to do a sheet mask. I use all different kinds, but I also wanted to do one that they both would be able to use because I do sometimes get adult acne or my face is oilier, but then my mom is older than us, obviously. Then my sister's skin is different. So it's like, do you get an anti-wrinkle? Do you get a super moisturizing? Do you get a plumping? Do you get an acne one? So I wanted one that kind of hit like a few things or would still be fun. So that's what I found. And then this I also found at Marshall's, which I was happy. I thought I was going to have to go to Ulta. This is one of my favorite lip things. They have 2. They have frog prints, and I forget what the other one is. But this one does your lips a more like natural pinker tone. The other one does them kind of a more like reddish orange tone. So yeah, I found both of the trial sizes, which I have a trial size right now of both of them, and it's lasted me a pretty long time because I don't wear the same lip color every day. So I thought they would be fine with just a trial size. That's where the price thing was, so the back looks kind of jacked. But that's cool. And because you don't know what different lip colors people like to wear, because it kind of goes to your own pheromones or whatever, or your own, not pheromones, your own pH, it'll be perfect for both of them. Then we've got the bath bombs around in here, which have been making my makeup area smell heavenly. This one I think is lavender chamomile, and the other one is rose. And I wish you could smell them through here because they smell gorgeous. So I found a pack of 4 of these, so they each get one of each of the scents. Then back here, one of my favorite chocolate is Reese's Pieces, because I'm not a big milk chocolate person. I like dark chocolate, but the dark chocolate Reese's, it's not like amazing. But the Reese's Pieces is literally candy coated shell over sweet peanut butter, so there's not really a lot of chocolate, if any. So they each got like the movie size of that, which was just from CVS. Then Crisp Kringle is one of my favorite things, but oddly, I don't really care for the taste of him. Just my mom, when she would do our Christmas stockings to us, sorry, flipping you again, to us, our Christmas stockings was like more exciting than opening the present the majority of the time. And so you'd either get Marshmallow Santa, which I should have got Marshmallow Santas too, but oh well, or the Crisp Kringles. And so I remember like once we were getting too old for stockings, or one of the last times that we did stockings, I remember being like, but Mom, where's Crisp Kringle? So I got Crisp Kringle, more of a favorite just for sentimental value. And then last, oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, I had to pause. Forgive me, everything's falling out of my lap. But this is just a silk gift set of an eye mask. I don't know if it shows a picture. I'll just show you guys mine in a sec. Sorry, I had to grab mine because it was actually under my pillow because I've already used it. But this side is like silkier, kind of fluffier. And then inside, excuse the dog hair as always, inside it does have, I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but you can see it has one of those microwave or freezable gel things. So you can slip it inside, which is great for me for migraines. I can slip it in the freezer. Then I can put this on my forehead or whatever. But they had so many masks also at Marshall's. So if I would have known, I could have just grabbed one there. I don't know that they had the insert ones, but because I had already looked at like CVS, Walmart, several different places, I literally had not been in a Marshall's for years. So now I know, and now I'll be going there a lot more often because they were kind of a one-stop shop. But I already had these ones from Amazon. They're nice. They were about the same price as a lot of the ones from Marshall's. Like, it was like $8, $7 or something. So no biggie. And I think I will go ahead and show you the other things that I got for the dogs, just because I've kind of already shown you guys everything. So I might as well just keep it going. So these are all from PetSmart. So you can guess who Feli's naughty dog is. That would be for the Wackadoo, and this one is for the Wonder Dog, Mary Woofmas. So Eleanor and Dolly each got one of those. If you can see the size of my hand, they're pretty big. So I wanted something for little boy also to be able to enjoy. He's not a big... Sorry, you can hear her in her house chewing her bone. He's not a big toy player. So I found this one that has a bunch of smaller treats I can break in half, or I'm sure he could eat one of those, but they can all share these. And then I got a Furminator because I had got from a different pet store I can't even really say comparable, a brush that also does the same thing, has the brush, has the fur release, but okay, I'll show you. This is it. It's kind of an off-brand. It works, but when I do brush, it makes that like kind of like weird cheap plasticky sound, which the dogs don't particularly care for. The Furminator, I used to be a personal assistant for a sculptor and his wife, and they had a dog, Pippa, who was long-haired, so I would bathe her And that's the first time I ever saw a Furminator because she was long haired. Sometimes, with long haired dogs, they get kind of the little dreads or they get little knots. And it got them out without me having to yank or pull her poor little skin. So it was a godsend. Of course, neither of my dogs have long hair, but I used to think that Eleanor shed a lot. Dolly sheds so freaking much. And so when I've been using the cheaper one, it does get a lot of that undercoat fur out, and then she just feels a lot softer. And it's just a bonding thing when they're rubbing into the brush and they like it and they feel good. So went ahead and got the Furminator medium dog short hair. So that'll be great for both of them. So yeah, I'll probably take that out of the box and just stick it directly in the stocking as well. Then for my dad is getting something that is being custom made by a friend who has a Cricut and can do all the things. My dad's birthday is on January 28th. And so I told her, I go, if you can't make it in time or whatever, at least just try your best. And if it's not doable, I'll think of something else for his birthday. But he knows that it's going to be a special gift, so he's going to get it a little bit later. But let's go into the closet and I'll show you an idea of what he's going to get. So my dad's parents, when my dad was younger, he raced dirt bikes. His dad also did, so that's how they kind of bonded. And they had a bike shop that had the Bull Taco, Kawasaki, BSA, all the different bikes. And so he still has a couple of like tattered jackets and shirts and different things that he will never wear with that logo of the shop that has been long, long gone. It was already gone before I was born. His dad passed away before I was born. So when I helped him pack up things properly last year, after the fires, I got everything nicely packed away. And there was one sweatshirt that I looked at that I was like, I think that would fit me. So I pulled it out. I have not worn it because, of course, it is sentimental. He has no idea that I pulled it out. So this is the back side that has some of the brands that they had. But this is the front side, and this is the bike shop logo. So I flattened it out on my bed and I took a picture and I sent it to a friend and I said, it is a picture of clothing. The lines might not be perfect or straight. I did the contrast to kind of make the lines thicker. I sent her a picture, black on white, white on black, whichever she could use easier. So she's going to try to take that logo and put it on a hoodie for him. That way he knows he's never going to wear his sentimental ones, but he can still wear that sweatshirt and have that sentimentality and know, hey, if the sweatshirt gets dirty or stained or messed up, it's fine. I can either have her make another one, or it wasn't like a sentimental original in the first place. Somebody found the Christmas cookies. Gotta go. So the reason Dolly came in here was not for the bones. It was to tell me that in the living room there was stuffing everywhere. I tell her, do not let Eleanor play with your baby. Don't play with your baby with Eleanor. Well, she brought her baby out there. Eleanor found it, stuffing everywhere. She killed it. This is Dolly's, your second baby. She had a Bobo, and Eleanor obliterated that. So now I'm going to try and see if I can stitch this together, but if I can't, we're going to have to call it a loss. And she'll have to have a third baby. That's your baby. I told you no. Mommy's going to see what she can do. I'm going to see what I can do. Leave it. I'll see what I can do. So we performed surgery on the baby. Yes, she is filthy. I bathe her when I bathe the dog's bedding and everything. She just gets tossed in the wash. But this is where we've already stitched her up before. She's got one nostril left. We stitched her up here. No ears. We've stitched those up. And now we kind of did some open heart surgery. So Dolly was very worried, but now you got your baby back. But I said, don't give your baby to Eleanor. Okay? Yes? Yeah, that's your baby. Got the Furminator. That's a real comb to groom you guys. I know, less exciting. Little? Look, little, those are cookies. Those are cookies. Those are cookies for little. Those are cookies for little. Then, look, that's for Eleanor. She got a Merry Wolfmas. Dolly got a Feliz Naughty Dog because she's a naughty dog. Because she's a naughty dog. Ooh, listen to that. Listen to that. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Okay, forget the treats. We got a new ball. And off they go. I'm going to give little one of his treats. You want a treat? Merry Christmas, little. Oh, good grief. What is going on over here? Did I start a turf war or what? Huh? What are we doing over here, huh? Huh? Is that the winning ball or what? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh, I get it. Stay. Oh, look at you two. Look at you two. You are lovable and capable. Hey guys, I know I ended out the video, but it is now the day after Christmas, and I realized I didn't show you guys what I got for Christmas. So I don't do like huge amount of gifts and stuff. Like my dad literally just gives me and my sister cash. And so I got something from my sister, something from my mom, and then I got something really cool from my tia, my mom's sister. So just want to show you those things real quick. So I don't know if you guys can really see the color, but my sister got me this sweater and I love it. I will wear it for work. It has pockets. It's like a lavender color, and this brand, I actually have gotten tops before in this brand, like work tops. And for winter, I literally, if you can see over here, it's literally all like long grandpa sweaters, cardigan sweaters. So I don't know how she knew or who told her that I love a good sweater, but this is perfect. I already tried it on. It fits me. It's beautiful. I love it. Then she also gave me, which I was trying to get it to focus, my birthday is February, so my birthstone is amethyst. So she got me this beautiful ring. Don't mind my filming. I'm holding my phone at a weird angle with my left hand to get my right hand. But isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely love it. I wore it all day yesterday. I didn't wear it today because I did go to the horses, but I put it on just so that I could show you guys. Then she got me hair chalk, which I thought was super cool because if you guys, well, I know you guys have seen how many times I've dyed my hair pink and different purple, different colors throughout the years. And hair chalk was super big years ago. I don't think it is so much now, but I wanted to try it years ago when it was super popular. But because it was so popular, there was so dang many brands that I didn't know where to start. So my sister got me some. So now like the guessing is kind of out of it for me. So I'm going to have fun doing that because also I don't want to dye my hair for a while. I want to let it rejuvenate. So this is a way for me to still have fun with my hair without having to dye it. Then my mom got me these two albums. The Leonard Skinner one, this was a hard find. She found this in a record store with the Flames. If you know, you know. The album with the Flames was actually, this one was taken off shelves, and I believe the Flames were edited out because the member that they are around actually passed away in an accident. So, of course, conspiracy theorists and different people were like, oh, isn't it crazy? The flames are around him and he died and this and that. So, my mom had the original Flames album, and me and my sister used to listen to it in high school all the time. So, how she found this one in a record store, still sealed, amazing. I think I got like a Leonard Skinner Greatest Hits album, but I specifically didn't have this album because it was pulled. Then this one, Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. I love me some Crosby, Stills and Nash. I love me some Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and I love me some Neil Young. I love them separately. I love them all together. And this particular album, my mom had texted me a while back and was like, is there any albums you're looking for? Specifically, the song Hopelessly Hoping, I absolutely love. I listen to it on my phone a lot. So she got me this album, and it actually has, it's so far, so it does have some good ones like Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Teach Your Children. So, Wooden Ships, super good album. I'm so excited. But then she actually told me that her brother, my dad's best friend, my Uncle Mitchell, had drawn this on his wall in his bedroom like back in the day. And she was like, I don't know if he had fully painted it, but he was like drawing it out on his wall. So that's super cool. And I didn't know the art was by Joni Mitchell. So really, really cool. And then she gave me some cash because when she asked me and my sister what we wanted, we were like, I don't know, gas cards. Then my Tia, since I was little, she has always made things. She's made ornaments for our tree. She made my mom different decorations and different things. Me and my sister have stuffed bunnies that she made us. I think my cousins Vicky and Ralph each have a bunny too that she made us. She made us baby quilts. She made us blankets. She made Aaron's kids, Mason and Abby, baby quilts. Like, she's always going and making and crafting. And I I opened my gift and I was not expecting it, and I cried. So I'm going to show that to you guys right now. So when I was a freshman in high school, okay, I'll go back more than that. When I was little and my parents divorced, my mom moved back in with her dad to get back on her feet, and so he was a big part of our lives. I remember being sick at school, and he was who would come and pick us up. I remember it was Valentine's Day one year, and I was sick, and he had a friend, Paul, and they would go eat at the same restaurant all the time. And I remember him picking me up from school, and I was bummed, like I didn't get to get like my Valentines from my classmates. And he was like, well, you can be my Valentine. So then I was like, oh, I get to be my grandpa's Valentine. So then he took me out to eat with Paul because he had already had that plan. And I remember being so little and sitting in between these two gentlemen on like the stools that are like up, not the bar because it's not a bar, but you know how diners have the stools or you have booths and stuff, and sitting on the stool between both of them and just looking back and forth and being like, I have two Valentines, and like being all like how little kids get, just like proud and excited. So my freshman year of high school, I failed math and I had to go to summer school, and I was super bummed about it. I've never been great at math. And my grandpa, Leo, lived within walking distance from the high school. So I would walk to his house, and then I would do his dishes, and if he needed vacuuming, clean up. And sometimes he would sit out in the sun with his book, or we'd watch movies together. And he was diabetic, and so sometimes he would sneak and he'd be like, oh, mija, here's a couple of dollars, walk down to the which CVS, I think it was still like Long's at that time, but he'd be like, oh, walk down to the thrift store and get yourself an ice cream, mija, because he knew that if there was money left over, I was going to get him an ice cream too. and we'd sit and we'd have our Nestle Crunch bars together, or that we'd have the Oreo ones. I think the Oreo ones were still pretty new back then. So that was like my whole summer. And we always used to laugh because one thing he would tell my mom and my aunts and uncles is like, it's too cold, don't forget a jacket. Oh, don't you forget a jacket. And so I remember so many times in the summer, even if it wasn't cold, wearing one of his jackets, walking to the store, and how special that was. And going into my sophomore year of high school, he passed away. And I just remember thinking, like, I was so pissed that I had to go to summer school. But if I hadn't failed math, I wouldn't have got that whole entire summer. Just me and him doing, like, having our special bond, watching shows, and it was just so special to me. And so this is what my aunt made. And this is a shirt. His name was Leo Philip Torres, so that's his initials. But it is one of his shirts made into a pillow. And I've hugged it so many times already. And when I opened it and I saw the initials, I instantly knew, and I just was hugging it and crying. It's just so special to me. See, I'm getting teary again. But yeah, I think my favorites are definitely my pillow, my albums from my mom, and then my sister, this ring. I'm not saying the ring is my favorite because, like, I'm being materialistic or anything, but why wouldn't it focus again? But I like the ring because my Papa Kenny had given me and my sister different rings throughout the years when we were younger. And I had an amethyst one, and it was amethyst and gold. And I actually like silver more, so this is really pretty. But I remember in high school going swimming at the gym, and I took the ring off, and it got lost. And I called their lost and found several times. Nobody ever found it. So this kind of reminds me of that ring and kind of feels like a replacement. So just very pretty and special. And shoot, I think that's long enough. So my special pillow and my albums, my hair chalk, my dog, my other dog. So you are lovable and capable, and I hope everyone else had a very good Christmas.
Alexa, what does a fart sound like?
That was a pooey one.
She's not.
Try asking
Ever since
for a
the
difficult
update, she doesn't
fart.
whisper anymore.
Or say random.
It used to sound so.
But did you hear? That was a pooey one.
That was a long one. Do you want me to fart?
Yes.
That was a muffled one.
I want to hear the one
Try
she's
asking
like,
me for a cheap
it's like
wobbling
a
fart.
predator.
Any
Or say
fart.
random.
Make a tiny fart.
Here comes a tiny fart. Shall I play another fart sound?
Yes.
That was a squeaky balloon one. Try asking me for a squishy fart. Or say random.
What does a poop sound like?
Here comes a pooey fart. Ask me for a Christmas fart. Or just say random.
Why do you fart so much?
Come close to me. Really close. So your face is right next to my speaker. Bon appétit!
Mom, she's vicious.
Ask me for a Christmas fart, or just say random.
Christmas fart. Sir is a predator.
Santa,
If you ask her why
give
she
him a
can't
Christmas fart.
Listen to this frosty Christmas
Face is
fart.
close to the speaker, and then she rapes your ears.
Alexa, tell me a fart joke.
Benjamin Franklin once wrote a book titled Fart Proudly. He is truly a founding farter. I mean father.
Oh my.